4. The Bowl of Gold. There was once a merchant who had bad luck. He lost all his money and everything he owned. For many months, he traveled about the country. He had to beg for food and shelter. One day he came to a big house. Many people were going into the house. The man who lives here must be rich, he thought. I will go in with the other people. Perhaps he will give me food and let me stay for a few days. He followed the people into the house. Soon he came to a large room. The owner of the house sat at one end. His guests walked up to him. He greeted each of them in a friendly way. The poor merchant was ashamed. He thought, everyone is well dressed. I am wearing only dirty rags. I cannot let this rich man see me. He went to a corner of the room and waited there. Perhaps, he thought, I can find some food that no one wants. A few minutes later, a man came in with 4 dogs. A servant walked up to the dogs and put down 4 bowls of food on the floor for them. The bowls were made of gold. This man is so rich, he thought, that even the dogs' bowls are made of gold. I'm sure the dogs' food is good to eat. He watched the dogs eat. One of them looked up at him. Then the dog stood back a little from his bowl. He pushed the bowl towards the poor merchant. The dog wants me to eat, the merchant thought. When he finished eating, he thought, I'll take this bowl and sell it. Then I will have money to start my business again. He sold the bowl made of gold and bought a shop. He bought goods to sell in his shop, and soon he was rich again. Many years passed. Although he was rich, the merchant was not happy. Every day he remembered that he was a thief. I stole the bowl made of gold, he thought. I became rich because of it. I shall not be happy until I repay the owner. He bought a valuable present and set out for the rich man's house. He traveled for many days. Finally, he came to where the house was. To his surprise, it was now in ruins. He went up to a beggar who was sitting in the ruins. Tell me, he said, what happened here? Where is the great man who used to live here? The beggar looked up at him. There was sadness in his eyes. I am that man, he said. I used to live here. I used to be rich and powerful, but then bad luck came my way. I lost everything, my money, my jewels, my gold, my house, and all my friends. I own only what you can see. This is very sad, the merchant said. But now your luck will change. Many years ago, I was very poor. I came into your house for food. One of your dogs pushed his bowl made